What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
What's up?
Today we are taking a look at the Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Power Up Pack from Dragon Ball Super. I got this in the mail yesterday along with the Gohan and Cell Battle Pack. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll link it somewhere. Anyways, this thing looks really awesome. I've been excited for it. I've got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the Super Saiyan Vegeta Blue Power Up packs. So in the future, I might take a look at those too. But anyways, let's look at this package really quick. It's a typical Dragon Stars package with a nice window in the front. This picture right here looks really good, but it's maybe a little big, covering up some of the figure, but I think I can get over it. There is the side, just a couple pictures of Gogeta, and on the back here it shows the other two, just like I mentioned, the Vegeta and the Goku Super Saiyan Blue power-up packs that they have. And this one actually has some actual figure images on the back. Not too bad. But enough about this package. Let's get him out of the package and take a closer look at him. All right. Oh my goodness, we got him out of the package. Look at that spread of stuff we get. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's see how tall he is real quick. To the top of his spiky blue hair, he is right at about 6 3/4 to 6 5/8 inches tall, something like that, which would make the entire figure just north of 17 centimeters. I don't know, this is a 6.5 inch scale, so I don't know if that works or not. It doesn't really matter. It's a Dragon Stars, they're for kids. But let's look at his aesthetic, because the Gogeta figures from Dragon Stars look awesome. Let's start with his hair. He comes with that blue translucent hair that almost looks like gel a little bit. And I gotta tell you, it's not my favorite, but for some reason it looks really good on this figure. It looks really cool. Hair's not super duper rounded off at the ends. I like the sculpt. It looks good. This version of Gogeta has a yelling face, and I like it really well. The paint is done pretty darn good on it. His vest is a gorgeous matte finish. I like, that's a flat finish. I really, really like it. I think it looks really good. The blue for his little belt sash looks cool and stuff. I like that. No more paint anywhere on him except on the body, but we'll look at that here in a second. The leg wraps look good, and the shoes look good enough, and the sculpt of the gi pants looks good enough. Let's look at his body, because if we all remember the other Gogeta, it had some Mike the Situation from freaking Jersey Shore level shading on it. Now they have toned it back, as you can tell, a little on this one, but it is still there, and it looks really nice. I mean, even underneath the vest there, they got it on the ribs and stuff. Looks good on the arms, maybe a little heavy-handed right through here on the shoulder, but it's on the triceps and stuff, and it's even on the back. That is really good. Toned down, it looks a heck of a lot better than that other one. Not that I didn't mind that other one. Why Gogeta gets the the shading on the muscles, who knows, but I'm not complaining, because I think it looks really, really cool, and I like it. I mean, hell, it's even on his hands. I like that. I mean, yeah, he kind of looks like he's been in the tanning bed, but it still looks pretty cool. His aesthetic is really, really good for Dragon Stars, in my opinion. Let's look at his accessories, because battle packs come with some awesome accessories. Unfortunately, he only comes one head, but that's all right. He comes with 2 fist hands on him in the package, and they look good. And he also comes with 2 little open style pose hands, and they've got some shading and stuff on them, and they look really nice as well. He also gets this, I'm going to call it like another Kamehameha, but it's just an energy blast. This is literally the exact same one that we saw with that Cell and Gohan 2-pack yesterday, and I like that one a lot. I think it looks really good. And he also comes with this clear acrylic stand for this Kamehameha blast right here, and I really like this effect. It is just clear, blue plastic, but you know what? It's pretty darn cool. This package, this power pack, I think is like $35, and the fact that it comes with 3 different energy effects is really cool. I really, really like this stand. I think that's really neat. And again, we've seen those in other packs. It comes in yellow and in blue. I wish they do one for Broly and put a green one in there. That'd be awesome. And he has this really awesome aura effect piece right here. I love these. And again, we have seen these before in Dragon Stars, in blue and or yellow, but man, I really like them. It's like a translucent, kind of blue plastic, just like you can see. It's kind of flexible, but just a little bit. It's not, it's rigid enough to hold its shape. I like the shape of it. I like the size of it. You can just stand it up right behind the figure. And if I was somebody that displayed stuff, hell, I would use this for SH Figure Arts figures without question. I love the way the look of that aura effect right there. But that's it for his accessories. I think that's pretty good for a $35 figure. It gets 4 hands, a figure with nice shading on it, and 3 different energy effects. That is shit. That's pretty darn good. SH Figure Arts needs to take a page out of this book. Now, granted, I'm not comparing them to SH Figure Arts figures. Blow these out of the water. These are more for kids. These are a toy. But you get what I'm saying. Anyway, let's compare him to the other version of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta here. And as you can see, the other one has been hitting the tanning bed a little bit more. They were definitely had their finger on the trigger with the airbrush at the factory, but I think it still looks really, really good. These are basically they're the exact same figure with just a little bit different paint. But I gotta say, this Gogeta right here, obviously he has the serious face versus the yelling face, but his hair is fantastic. That matte blue looks so good. Woo! Not that this gel kind of blue right here is bothering me, because it's not, but this one, holy crap, that one definitely takes the cake. Looks really good. And one other small difference that I've noticed is their wrist gauntlets. The one on the left, the new one, his are pure black, where this other one kind of has a grayish silvery shimmer to it. Both of them look good. I don't have a problem with either one, but I just wonder why they kind of went with a different color for the wrist gauntlets. But I dig it for sure. But they both look really good. And just for fun, let's stand him next to the Dragon Stars Full Power Broly. Broly could be bigger, but it's a Dragon Stars, but at least he is bigger than Gogeta, and I like that. I think he looks pretty darn cool for what he is and for his price point. There they are, kind of like that. I like that a lot. I have a third Gogeta, and it's with that event exclusive 2-pack of him and Broly, and they're just painted with that shimmery paint that Dragon Stars likes to put on their event exclusive figures. But anyways, let's talk about his articulation. It's a Dragon Star, so we're not going to compare it to SH Figure Arts in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay?
Thank you.
But their heads are on a ball peg, and if you can't tell by the loosey-goosey wiggle kind of setup that he has right there, but you can move the head around a little bit, and his neck will move a little bit as well, so you can do slight little things with the head. Got shoulders that'll go up past 90, and they'll do a 360. I like that. No butterfly. This is a Dragon Star, so no butterfly joint. Bicep swivel, it works just fine. Double jointed elbow, plenty of range, doesn't look horrible, and the wrists are on a ball hinge. That works just fine. Now, torso. No diaphragm break, but it's a Dragon Stars, but there is a ball peg down here that you can get some wiggle and nuance, and this one, he'll actually lean back pretty good on his ball peg. Not so much frontwards, but a little bit to the sides, and you can kind of wiggle it around and get a little bit of nuance that way, and of course you can twist him all the way around if you want. Now his hips. The hips on mine are a little loose, as you can tell, but that's okay. That's probably just my figure, because my other Gogeta is not like that. He's tighter, so it's probably just the one I got, so don't freak out. He's got the drop down hips. Legs will split out to about right there. That's not terrible for a Dragon Star, and not too big of a dangle right there, so I don't have a problem with it. But the drop downs do help with the front kick. If you don't mind the leg rounding out like that, he can kick forward pretty decent. Now he's got a little bit of Gogeta booty, but he can still kick back all right. So he can do pretty decent little split that way, so I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. Little bit of thigh swivel, I guess, on that ball peg. But let's not go crazy. It's just kind of a wiggle on there, but it is there. It's got a double jointed knee, and they've carved out room, they've sculpted room for it. But unfortunately, just like most Dragon Stars, you're not going to get a big bunch of range. I'll go ahead and call that 90. It's really probably a degree or so shorter 90, but it's good enough for what you're going to do with this guy. With these effect pieces right here, if you're going to pose him, you're probably going to pose him right there in front of one of those or holding one of them, so it's not that big a deal. No boot swivel. Ankle is a ball hinge, come down a little bit, go up a little bit, just kind of wiggle more or less. No real ankle rocker to speak of, but you can get a little bit of angle out of it. No peg holes in the feet and no toe hinge. So for Dragon Stars, this articulation is on par. It's on par. Like I said, Dragon Stars aren't known for being really killer with articulation, but the power up packs, this figure is really, really cool. There's just no other way to put it. And I want to point this out. I've heard people say before with these fusion characters like this one and the Trunks, the Go Tanks, excuse me, that this was actually glue that broke. I don't buy that because they're all separated like that. You see that? And I think you can take this vest off, and I'm going to go as far as to take my vest off of him. And that looks pretty cool too. Look at all the shading. If it's not meant to come off, why'd they shade all the figure like that? Now, granted, this right through here doesn't look super awesome. It's definitely meant to be hidden by the vest. But he still looks like, not you know, no homo, but he looks good with his shirt off.
Why are you gay?
Hell, you might even want to display it like this. But look at that shading everywhere. Cannot complain about that on this figure. And it gives you a nice little sneak peek into what the engineering behind that is. It's just a ball peg in there moving around on this hinge. But anyways, that's all I've got for his articulation. Let's talk about my final thoughts really quick on him. This Gogeta Power Up Pack is pretty darn good. Like I said, for $35, 3 energy effect pieces, 4 hands, and a really nice looking figure that moves good enough for Dragon Stars. This figure's an A. Little bit of room for improvement. Maybe they could change the sculpt a little bit, but as far as what you get and stuff, I have zero problem with it. A, for sure. This is a really, really good release. Highly recommend you get a hold of it, especially if you're somebody that likes Dragon Stars like me. You do not want to pass this up. Anyways, if you did not check out my Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell battle pack, check that video out. It's pretty cool. That was definitely a nice one as well. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed, pause the video, scroll down, give us a subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.